Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play The Binding of Isaac. As promised, gonna do a little Spider Boy now, and I can't remember if this challenge does not have treasure rooms or does have treasure rooms, but either way, wow, it's been a long time since I've seen one of the dark Meat Boy type wannabes. By the way, I forgot for Spider Boy, apparently we start with the spider bite, or the radioactive spider. So, in addition to having the quad shot, we also have a slowing effect on our tears, which is a nice little extra touch that I'd totally forgotten about, and makes me think that we are probably going to be bereft of treasure rooms here, which makes sense considering we have, like, already some of the best items in the game. So we will be looking, ideally, to, I guess, just stack damage pretty much. Like, if we can get super high damage, we should find this to be a fairly easy run. It's nice to have these runs where... Damn super pride, where I don't have this pressure to feel like, oh man, I gotta get X number of keys so I can get to the chest so I can fight Boo Baby, amass enough health to stand a chance in that bullet hell. It feels much more relaxing. And don't worry, I'm gonna get back. I'm thinking about what to do for the Isaac series. One thing I want to do actually is go back and actually commentate some episodes that I did with, take it. Some episodes that I did where I had, like, no idea of how things worked in Isaac, you know, like episode 1, 2, 3, etc., etc. Go back to those and, you know, do some almost director's commentary to be like, what the fuck was I thinking? What was wrong with me? And also just to, like, revel and share in the, you know, laughter at my own mistakes. But I've also been thinking maybe about going back to those custom challenge runs, or, you know, maybe slowing the series down just a little bit until some other development happens that makes it, you know, exciting and brand new again. Because it's like any relationship. If it goes on too long and you take it for granted after a while, and all of a sudden you find yourself bored or resentful of the Isaac series. What you need to do, you need to introduce some kind of funky stuff in the bedroom in order to keep the fire there and remember why you fell in love in the first place. Maybe I've revealed too much information there, but in any case, we're going to make our way to the boss here, where hopefully we'll get some sick damage upgrades. And I remember the first time, I think I actually succeeded when I did this challenge. I did it with Brimstone. Like, I got Brimstone on, like, the first deal with the devil on the cellar part 2, or the basement part 2. And that kind of nullified the spirit of the Spider-Man run. I'm not saying I'm not going to do it again if I get the option, because I might. However, you know, that's alright. Tears upgrade plus two more spirit hearts. However, it would be nice if I could just stack damage or stack other tier effects on this as well. Although I don't think we'll be able to stack tier effects, because usually those come from treasure rooms, which we will not be seeing any of moving forward. As we will have no treasure rooms to come across. Actually, I was gonna say, I was like, my brain was doing the Isaac flowchart. Why can't we go to treasure rooms? No keys? No, my keys are pretty good. Oh right, we're doing a challenge run where treasure rooms just simply do not appear. Pick up some more keys that will probably never come in handy unless I can find a deal with the devil that also gives me Guppy's tail, which would be pretty solid for me, I feel. I'm just gonna try to take these dudes out. This is always like my least favorite room. The guys in the corners are the worst, because if they just stay up in that, like, little nook right there. I was gonna say a little nookie. That wouldn't have been right. But if they stay up in that little nook there, it can be almost impossible to kill them without getting hit yourself. Which is, of course, you know, kind of the goal of Isaac, by and large. Beat the game without getting hit yourself. I was hoping we would find, maybe, something for 7 cents in there. Sadly not, so we'll continue moving forward. Possibly find our secret room, which would allow us to buy Mom's purse, which would allow us to take a trinket out of, you know, that complex where we get the Polaroid. Pick up another spirit heart for the cost of a bomb here. And I am going to look for the secret room, and I'm going to hope that there's some actual money inside of it. Nothing worse than a secret room where you get fucking slot machines or something. The absolute worst. Oh my god. Whatever, let's go to the secret room, the self-sacrifice room here. It's going to cost me a spirit heart. I don't care. Wasn't really worth it. Pop Judgment here. Judgment might pay out with 7 cents. Give us something good. I probably should have saved this until I had a lot more money. Because now we run the risk of just being like, oh right, sorry Judgment. Fool takes us back. There we go. Hey, we managed to get a compass out of that. With 1 cent remaining. What are the odds? Okay, we're going to fight Gertie Jr. here. That is not a great draw. However, the slowing effect from the quad shots, spider shot, is pretty nice. back it the fuck up here. Continue going. I think we're gonna be okay. Gertie, chill out, man. It's not worth it. Another tiers upgrade. And hopefully something sick in here. Mom's knife? Man, really? I don't want Mom's knife. Let's get crazy and take Guppy's head here. I mean, I do want Mom's knife, but because I have quad shot, I don't want to take Mom's knife. I feel like that would be a waste of a perfectly good quad shot run. So instead, we're going to take Guppy's head. See how this works out for us? I have no idea how this is going to work out for us, by the way. I just figured, hey, it's been a while since I used Guppy's head. This could actually be sort of fun. And it's an item that is not bad. Like, I actually think Guppy's head, I'm not gonna say that it's maybe one of the best items in the game. Wow, I'm taking a lot of damage here. Where did that guy disappear to? Maybe he just blended in with the floor for a while. I'm not gonna say that Guppy's head is one of the best items in the game, but it is, I think, one of the most... It's fun because you use it so often. Like, you get to use it once every single room. So it feels like maybe it's a little bit more active than some other item choices. So we're gonna drop a bomb deep in here. Pick up some good stuff. Including another bomb, so I guess it wasn't really good stuff. I guess it was exactly the same as we paid in. But we're rolling in bombs here, and I feel like I'm hitting my spacebar constantly. I'm self-conscious about the sound. I apologize. What can I say? I've gained a little weight. My thumbs are a little bit heavier. It makes a very clacking sound when I play the spacebar organ. Could be playing another instrument for you right now, the skin flute, so you should feel lucky right now. Another penny, and just keep moving onwards here. This is a bigger floor than I expected it to be. But we're doing fine. We did lose like a spirit heart or two that I would like to replenish, because otherwise we're in a... I guess I fucked up with my Guppy's head there. Because otherwise, you know, I'm running the risk of maybe ending this run prematurely, and this should not be a run that ends prematurely. If all we have to do is beat Mom's heart, well, you know, we can turn this around pretty easily, get a health upgrade from whatever boss we fight next, and then we're basically in the clear. Provided I don't lose too many more spirit hearts before we get there. I can make this work on 2 hearts, I feel. Especially with the compass now, I'm not going to be spending that much time on the womb, ideally. So we'll just paste these guys up. Back it up a little bit. I really like the slowing effect as a tier effect. Sadly, don't get it all that often. Only got 2 for that? What up with that? It's okay, we'll move back and around here. I have enough bombs to look for the secret room, so I should, in case we get enough money to make the shop worthwhile again. Or we just come across another slot machine. Had a feeling that was going to happen. I'm not sure what it is. Sometimes your troll engine sense just gets, you know, tickles a little bit. You're like, oh, game's going to be a total asshole to me right now. Even this is a little bit asshole-ish, making me walk all this way for a key. I don't walk down a pit for anything less than 10,000 pennies. Just made a Linda Evangelista reference, something I thought would never happen in the Binding of Isaac Let's Play. Hey, now we actually got 3 for Guppy's head. That's a nice change of pace. Dare I lose 1 spirit heart to go into the self-sacrifice room? I think that would be one of the stupidest decisions I've made over the course of the entirety of this Let's Play. Although I will say in those first videos, you know, not going to treasure rooms, pretty big mistake, and that was something that happened fairly frequently. I think it's worth a bomb here just to see if Judgment is going to be benevolent and pay out early. It's possible. The key's something. Come on. Alright, we'll be back for you, buddy. Don't you worry. Nobody takes 4 cents away from me and expects to get away with it. I would really like to stack damage as well. Ideal item drop would be Stigmata, but that can't come from bosses. So, instead we will just hope for a health upgrade, which means let's hope we're not fighting Pestilence here. Which means we're definitely gonna fight Pestilence here. Oh, Fistula. Well, we should be okay with this. It's gonna be a little bit tricky because, you know, some of the shots are gonna be fired, or some of the Fistula parts are gonna be moving more slowly than others, which can sometimes cause my brain to have a little bit of a, you know, a little brain fart, thus making it impossible for me to figure out where to dodge, but so far, it's going pretty good. Can't complain about this at all. Now please, health up. Well, Pageant Boy, that's at least going to allow us to go to Judgment. And we'll see what Satan wants. I can't really buy anything, so I'm kind of hoping. I was hoping on Krampus there. Hoping on Krampus. Northern Lion sings the Christmas hits. So 7 cents. If Judgment doesn't pay out here, I would be pretty pissed off. But I think he will. He was feeling a little juiced. He's giving me keys. I figured like 1 more cent would give, I don't know, a heart. It's not really that useful. If there was an arcade, I might be able to make good use of that. But otherwise, hey, holy water, that's a pretty bad item that we have paid 9 cents for. It's not horrible, I guess, 9 cents for holy water, but it's not really all that good either. Obviously, that functions as like a one-hit, unaimable lemon mishap when we take damage. That will, you know... I guess it doesn't have any time to recharge because it's just a passive, but still, holy water is not all that good because of the fact this is a bad room. We could die here. We could reasonably die here. The reason... Okay, well, we're gonna make it out, but it was close. In fact, we're not done yet, I guess. The reason holy water is bad is, like, again, unaimable, lemon mishap. The lemon mishap light, basically. I'm not even sure if it does as much damage as lemon mishap. Basically, we don't choose when we get to use it, which makes it an even worse version of lemon mishap. That being said, 9 cents for it is not so bad. The fact that it's a passive means it is, perhaps, in my opinion, slightly better than lemon mishap, because you would never want to actually use lemon mishap as a spacebar item. But using holy water as a passive, well, you don't really have a choice in the matter, do you? Please give me some HP upgrades. I'm feeling a little bit worried here about how things are progressing so far. Should probably make sure to use Guppy's head on every single room. And I did manage... Sometimes if you use Guppy's head, like right as you're leaving a room, apparently the flies don't work, so... Gotta be a little bit more cautious about that. Now that we're pretty much living on the edge here, as Steven Tyler would say, we got some problems, as Steven Tyler would have. Okay, we got a fistula room. Again, if we can kill the fistula parts over the chasms, we don't actually have to kill the silkworms, but I think silkworm's gonna be easy to kill anyway. More keys, more Guppy's head. Why am I only getting 2 flies out of this? Oh god! Okay, now's the time to be pretty damn cautious, because I do not want to have to restart my Spider Boy run, especially 12 minutes in. Please have mercy. And it's all because I took... What did I took Guppy's head. Ah, well, Guppy's head. I'm sorry, Guppy. I didn't mean to hold this against you. But if I had 2 extra hearts right now, I wouldn't be feeling so bad. It would also be nice if we could come across, you know, a single tinted rock or something. Perhaps increase our chances of survival. It's like these rooms piss me off so much. My run could be over in a quarter of a second here. Guess it's not... Oh, there we go. Okay, now we'll just go fight the boss, and we'll pray that we don't get killed. And we'll also hope that we get a health upgrade from the boss, or at least, like, 2 spirit heart drops. Otherwise, we're in a pretty rough spot here. I think this was the right way. We get some spikes next. Oh, never mind. I was totally off base, but we were still going the right way. Alright, so we're fighting this asshole, whose name I can never recall. And I always get hit against this guy. The only question is whether those hits do full damage or only half-heart damage. If they only do a half-heart damage, could be okay here. If they do full damage, does his trajectory change based on whether he's losing segments or not? If so, that's kind of cool. But anyway, I think we're going to get out of this without getting hit, which is going to surprise me. We'll pick up an HP upgrade, and all is well. Sort of. Again, if all we have to do is beat Mom's heart, this is reasonable. If we have to do something beyond that, we might find ourselves running into trouble. I'm gonna get trapped in here. Yep, that was kind of unavoidable. Once I saw it coming, there was nothing I could do about it. But hey, look on the bright side, we're rolling in keys. And we can't buy anything in there except keys and bombs, which I already have a ton of. So I'm gonna hope for some red heart drops that will allow me to actually go to the self-sacrifice room. You know, self-sacrifice room could mean, for me, damage upgrade or something, so let me think about this. Okay, we'll go in. Don't get hit by whatever the fuck we got here. Okay, pills. More pills. Okay, this could be amazing or terrible. Range up is not bad. Balls of steel is really good. Bad gas is nothing, and this pill... Speed up. Okay, that was a really good self-sacrifice room. That is going to give me the tools I need to continue surviving here. So that is a situation for sure. where self-sacrifice room is a very good thing. Let's try not to lose all of our health here on this first room after the self-sacrifice room. Kind of an asshole zombie room. I mean, all zombies are kind of naturally assholes just by nature of the fact that they want to eat your brains and turn you into a zombie yourself. Back the fuck out here, because I'm getting a little nervous about these rooms. We're going to be fighting some harder and harder bosses soon. We gotta have some health for these bosses. Like, can I beat Mom in my present incarnation? Probably. But it's not gonna be easy. And what if we run into, like, the Fallen or something? I can't remember if the Fallen does wound damage or not, but even if it does only a half heart, I could easily get hit 4 times on the Fallen. Or what if I go to a Deal with the Devil room, surprise, it's Krampus, and all of a sudden I find myself with half a heart left going to the next floor or something. I'm living on the edge here. I need more HP upgrades. And I probably require more Vespian gas as well. But, you know, we'll build some refineries later. Maybe we get into more permanent habitat down here. Well, that was pretty shitty. Oh, that was worse. Okay, now we got problems. We're gonna hope that there was a heart back here. Oh, perfect, a full heart. Okay, so crisis averted briefly. Or at least crisis mostly averted. Also briefly. You guys prefer brieflies or boxerlies? Yeah, I kind of wear boxerly brieflies sometimes. Sentence was surprisingly difficult to say. Believe it or not. So now we're back to full health. We even have a nice little supply of guppy flies following us around. Also the possibility to go to the mob trap room, which both scares and excites me. It's a tantalizing kind of seduction. I'm titillated. Sure, why not? Samson's Lock. This gives us... Okay, people have told me this does not actually give us rage. I disagree, but many of the people in the comments read the wiki more than I do. If this allows... Oh, fuck, that was bad. If this allows us to do more damage, the more enemies we kill, I consider that to be rage. And that's what I've surmised that the item does, the trinket does. But, you know, there have been times in my Isaac career where I've been wrong, as much as I hate to admit it. Oh, come on, that one is so close to dying. But I can't get... When a zombie bumps into another zombie, it allows the original zombie to change their trajectory, which I don't agree with. If I was elected president of the Depths 1, 2012, I would make it so zombies can't change their trajectories. And chicken sandwiches are mandatory. Yeah, woo! Okay. Please don't consider that a formal declaration of my stance on the Chick-fil-A issue. If you're worried about the politics of your YouTube Let's Players, you should have more respect for political discourse and go look at people that do it for a career. Because I am absolutely indifferent. We're gonna be scared as fuck here, but then eventually pick up the 2 spirit hearts that I got from that tinted rock, thus probably saving me from a fiery death that looked like it was right around the corner. Keep pulling things out of my ass. I mean, it's not me, it's really the game's engine that is allowing me to get these items, but however, still feel pretty strongly about the way things are going so far. Strongly good, but also strongly scared. In a, you know, Suspiria kind of way. Dead and extra... No, right. Cube of meats. One of the least valuable items we could probably get at this point in our career. So this is the suite of items that we are going to use to take on Mom. I could also go to the boss trap room. In fact, I'm going to try to make my way over there. Hit the spikes. Hit the spikes, you fool! He's not hitting the spikes. But he died anyway. So no biggie. And I guess we'll go this way. This looks like more where the boss room is. I'm scared, guys. This room can be a pain in the dick. Oh, there we go. There's dick pain number 1. I can't... These guys are going, of course, in opposite directions. Now they're going the same direction. Okay. And it's still a pain in the ass, as you can see. Already popped the spirit heart and a half on this room. Can one of you... Thank you. Just fucking die. Keep it going here. There's our boss trap room. This room sucks. It's another one where we could find ourselves pretty easily out of a life. And since I only have one, that is a pressing problem here. Okay, so let's pick this up. We got our... I didn't want to go to it because I was like, what if it's greed? No way! My greed sense is totally off today. Or at least I didn't stick with my conviction. And we're on Necropolis, which is shitty because it means that this is totally useless. The Steam sale that we just picked up. However, we can go to our boss trap room. Oh, no, we can't now. Well, let's gamble one of these away. We don't even need to pick up that scent. That was a little bit overly risky. We'll make our way to the boss trap room. If we need health, we can always go back and get it from our arcade there, which, amazingly, very luckily, in fact, had one full heart just sitting on the ground. Not going to complain about that. A little worried about surviving this boss room, to be honest with you. Frightens me a little bit, this boss trap room, I should say. In fact, a little bit frightened about surviving this room on the fucking way. But if we can just kill one of these hearts, I think these take so much damage, we'll be in a better place. We're about to be in a better place, but not in a good way. Okay, well, we survived this room. You know what? I say we go back to the arcade, pick up that full heart, and get the fuck out of here, because this is not going well. Actually, what we should do is let's gamble, see if maybe we can pick up some half hearts or something first. Some spirit hearts, perhaps. Who knows how this is gonna work. I'm pretty lucky so far on this run. Yes, okay, that's what I wanted. And we can play one more. Let's play this dude again. Then, okay, fly love would be cool because those neutral flies are pissing me off. Awesome. And then we will blow up our slot machine. Pick up a key and a cent. And we'll make our way to the boss trap room where I'm scared about our chances, but also slightly aroused. HP upgrade. Well, okay, that's a no-brainer. Still to be a little bit concerned, like anything could happen on these floors, or on this room. But the fact that I can slow Chubb is nice, and I think we'll have to deal with Peep next. Not the hardest boss in the world, but still sometimes a pain in the ass. So Chubb is going to go down, not as fast as I would like, but he is going to go. And then we will have one more, it is indeed Peep. Good thing about Peep is that his shots will be slowed by our slowing effect as well. So we should be able to just hammer away at him here. His eyes are going to pop out soon. That's going to be probably our main concern. We can slow his eyes, apparently, as well. But we actually have to get a direct hit on them in order to do so, which I'm probably not going to be aiming at, you know, too much. Now, the real danger is running into these situations where we slow Peep, and then he jumps, but then in mid-air, the slowing effect wears off. Because then we're not going to know which speed to expect him down at. One more barrage should do it. Oh my god, he's so close. Come the fuck on. There we go. Yes, okay, finally. So that worked out really well for us, actually. We managed to pick up enough health to maybe make me stop shitting my pants about how scary this run has been so far. We will go pick up this heart from our blood bank. I can't believe I gave up 2 hearts for Guppy's head and it took me this long to get them back. Usually you can get them back on like a floor or two. I guess that's with the addition of treasure rooms, but still. Now, our work is not over. We have a long trip here to get to this boss room where we're going to fight Mom, which could be a difficult boss fight, you know, in all honesty. We're not doing very much damage. The slowing effect could be cool, but we don't have that much crowd control either. Sun card is going to be very helpful in helping us achieve our goals. Not really interested in that fortune teller. Don't want to use the sun card. That was scary. Don't want to use the sun card just yet. I can't believe I'm still ticking here. But we will use that if we need full health. And will also give us a nice little damage boost to... Oh, come on. Made a beeline right for the fucking blue spikes that don't even take damage. What a waste! It's okay. If this thing comes up here, we'll slow it. Oh my god, it's gonna go back the other way. I can't hit it like that. I don't want to put myself in danger. I should be able to kill it here. Oh my god, every time it fucking gets hit, reversing direction. Not even gonna sweat that 1 penny in there. See, that time it gave us 4. Guppy's head gave us 4, I should say. 4 flies. Seriously? Okay. I can't get to that tarot card. Okay, here we go. Mom boss fight. I don't know how it's gonna go. The slowing effect might be nice, actually, against the fast version of Mom's foot, although it doesn't seem to affect it really. So I guess what we're really relying on here is just the quad shot. We're gonna stand as close as possible without taking damage and just try to maximize the amount of like our shot that ends up hitting Mom's foot. So it's working out pretty well so far. I think we're gonna find ourselves doing just fine. Mom's foot down to about, or Mom's body, I guess. Mom itself, herself. Sorry, Mom, didn't mean to offend you there. Getting down to about 2% health remaining. That'll do it, and I managed to not take damage at the end as well, which is a rare occasion for us. Get back to full health, we'll get our Polaroid, we also got an extra heart container, and down to the next floor. I guess we do have the compass. Maybe we can make something beautiful happen here. It looks like we're getting the pink glitch from the womb, or we're just getting womb XL. Either way, it's Utero XL, okay, Curse of the Labyrinth. But we know that the boss room is like over here, so we don't have to sweat it so much. Possibly. We could still just totally go on like a dead end, but oh my god. So much damage already. Goddamn lasers. Well, at least we picked up 1 extra heart. I'm hoping this is the way to the boss. It may not be. I'm also hoping that this contains fate. It did not, but it contained money and bombs, which, you know, one of these days might come in handy. Should we ever get to that Mom's heart boss fight. I mean, this is Utero XL, so all we have to do is really make it to the first boss room, and then we've made it to the second boss room as well. The compass will save us a little bit of time in here, even if it doesn't save us a whole heck of a lot of time, but it's looking like it's gonna save us a whole heck of a lot of time. Hoping really for just a single heart in there. Yeah, it is gonna save us a lot of time. We'll take this pill because I like to live dangerously. It's bad gas, I guess. What's our other one? The sun? Yeah, we'll stick with the sun since it is probably, you know, the best tarot card / pill in the entire game. Maybe not the best pill because you can get health up pills, but probably the best tarot card. And cool. Let's make this happen. First boss is gonna be Triachnid, who we fought as our first boss last time as well. Kind of a weird little coincidence there. And he's gonna be a pain in the ass because we're not trucking along with our like 4th level Meat Boy anymore. But that being said, I should still be able to do some decent damage. The problem is that he doesn't stick his head out for long enough for you to really go to town on him. It's more about the foot stuff, which is not really my style. I'm more about the face stuff. Don't take that out of context. Okay, still going strong here. Again, Triachnid probably has about 10% health left. Oh, and I finally took a little bit of damage on him. Sun card looking like coin purse. That could be amazing. Speed up. Didn't we get a balls of steel one? Range up. And these ones are bad gas, right? God damn it. Alright, well, we will fight Mom's heart. I can just use this sun card if we get too low, and this might be the end of the challenge, I'm not sure. I guess I might as well push it and try to beat Shoal as well. If possible, anyway. Come on, yes, okay, it did at least end up doing damage to Mom's heart. But our bombs are doing so little damage, and we're doing so little damage, I really have to maybe just focus on using the quad shot on Mom's heart. So if you can really get up in their face and hit them with like all 4 shots of the quad shot, you can do some serious damage. But we also need to take out these zombies, Larry Jr. types, you know. All these ruffians trying to get in our face. Now zombies. Oh, silkworms. That was good. Now zombies. Even better. Okay, we took out all of them. Then we have Duke of Flies, I think. Oh, these dudes. I don't care about these dudes. We can kill them fairly easily without having to sweat it too much. Now Duke of Flies. Okay, and we're gonna probably have to deal with Chub, which is the hardest of all the phases, I think. Unless you don't get the zombies taken care of properly. You always got it. You got zombies, man. Go to the doctor. Get some antibiotics. Get those zombies cleared up. He'll do it right away. There's Chub. We're only at about 50% of Mom's health. Disappointed! Come on, Chubb. Well, because I hit you, you got out of the way of my bomb. So, naturally, I feel like I have to blame you for that. So if you could just die, that would be great. I don't want you to spawn any more Silkworms. I remember thinking this guy was the hardest boss in the fucking game. Now he's just a pain in the ass, because he's got so much damn HP all the time. There we go, fucking finally. By the way, we are also doing pretty much 0 damage. Whenever I say, you know, this guy has a lot of HP, take that with a grain of salt, because we are doing next to no damage. We've had no damage upgrades over the course of this entire run. Pax, Mark, any of those would have been cool. Sadly, no such luck. But hey, the Mom's Heart boss fight nearly over here. Maybe we can get ourselves a crack at the Satan boss fight. I still haven't taken any damage, which is nice. I can use the Sun card against Satan if I have to. Probably will have to, because I'll be fighting the Fallen before it, of course. If it even gives us the option to go to Shoal. Which I think it will. It might give us the chest, but we'll resist the temptation and try to push it to the limit. Yes, that is Shoal down there. I was like, what the hell is that trap door there? Okay, we'll take that. We'll head down to Shoal, give ourselves a, a fighting chance of at least beating the game by some people's definition. It's not technically beating the game anymore. We're not going through the chest. We're not going through the cathedral. But it's a nice way to continue these kind of like relaxing challenge runs I've been doing. Please, Spirit Hearts. Yes, perfect. Oh, and of course, almost died just by stepping on the spikes. But hey, that's what the Sun card's for. Want to save it for as long as possible, though. Got a Fistula. Remember when these rooms were like, oh my god, I can't believe Shoal has a Fistula in it. That's... Okay, there go my Spirit Hearts. That's crazy. Well, we should use the Sun card, just because if I get hit by anything, it would actually cause me to die. So, I guess we're not going to be saving the Sun card for Satan, unfortunately. Could end up dying on this run, actually. If I do die, I'm going to blame this entirely on that... Oh my god. Ridiculous decision to get Guppy's head. I remember saying, let's get fucking crazy. And I picked up Guppy's head. Oh, we got cancer. That's way better. Yeah, we can fire, like, insanely fast now. Well, that's not good. Yeah, entirely on that decision to get Guppy's head, which was, in hindsight, and even in foresight, kind of stupid. There was simply no need for it. Should have just stuck with... I could have gotten Mom's knife and won this challenge very easily, but that takes away from the nature of the Spider-Man challenge, I feel like. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die here. Should have cashed out at the last ending. But, I always want that bigger and bigger score. Well, let's try to beat Satan without taking any damage here. I think we got a good chance. Almost killed myself. Didn't even do any damage to the Fallen. These bomb flies are going to be the death of me. Or the Fallen's laser bullets. Yeah. So far, so good. Just keep it up. I wish those bomb flies were dead. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. This bomb fly needs to go, man. Ah, there we go. Well, as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.